Hey guys, this is Rusty. Bodyweight boot camp is coming up. All you need is a yoga mat, towel, and some water, and some good energy, and you're ready to go. We'll see you in a few minutes. Get ready to work hard. So all you need today is a yoga mat and a towel, and more so than in previous workouts, your towel is going to come in handy today. I have a different format today. I think it's going to be exciting. It's going to be challenging today. I have our workout broken down into 3 segments. We're going to be doing a set of 5 all leg exercises. Then we're going to do a set of all 5 core exercises. Then we're going to do a set of all 5 upper body exercises. So we're going to try to get through each one of those sets minimum 2 times. I'm going to try to squeeze in 3 times for those exercises so we can really maximize our time here. As always, let's get started with a warm-up. Arms out, scissor the arms, shoulders and upper back. Really work on squeezing your shoulder blades back behind you. You can kind of pull those arms quick. That'll help get them back there. And now let's take this into shoulder rotations. Arms up and bend all the way down and all the way up. Hold the arms up, come across, touch your hands and elbows together, and then pull apart strong. Hold the arms. Start your rotation nice and easy in each direction 1 time. See how it feels to twist, and then pick up the pace a little bit and get it to move. Let's move this into our lower body exercises. Leg swings to start. I'm going to bring in both directions today, so we're going to go side to side to start. Remember, hold on to something if you need it. The swing is much more important than your balance. So get it going across the body. Now stay with the same leg, but now bring it front to back. Don't kick the floor. The floor always wins. Now let's change legs and go side to side. Go front to back. And let's start with our knee grabs. Right knee, pull it in, point the toe, and switch. Change that into foot grabs. Yes, I'm still sore on my quads from Monday. That was tough. One more on each side. And then we're going to extend one leg out, keep the other one back. A little slight hamstring stretch, knee, chin towards your knee. Change sides. Good. Take 30 seconds. Quick drink of water, a little bit more stretching if you need it. When we come back, we're going to go over our first 5 exercises for lower body, and we'll get started. Okay, so as I mentioned, our first set is going to be 5 lower body exercises. We're going to start with a squat. As you come up from the squat, we're going to lean your body weight into one leg, take the other leg back into a butt squeeze. You should feel your glutes engage. Land back in the squat, and we're going to go side to side. Okay, so it's a deep squat coming on up. Second exercise is we're going to keep a squat, but now we're going to do a curtsy lunge to each side. Squat, curtsy lunge. Then we're going to get into that wide stance, and we're going to do some pulsing plie squats. Very wide. Make sure your knees go in the directions of your toes. The last 2 exercises, we're going to do a forward lunge. When you come back from that lunge, that same leg is now going to go into your hip hinge. So again, if you need that balance touch on something, that'll be the place to get it. Now, the reason I'm showing you all 5 exercises at one time is because we're going to go through these with no rest. 40 seconds for each exercise, only a transition time to get into the next one. Okay? So, we're going to be starting. 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Squat without butt squeeze. Deep, squeeze and go back. Alternate legs. There is a slight lean forward of your upper body to help counterbalance the weight going back, but don't take it over too far. Find your muscle, guys. Get your mind into the place that's doing the work. So on your squats, probably a lot in your quads. On that butt squeeze, it's definitely in your butt and in your hamstring. 5 seconds to go. Here we go. Squat into our curtsy lunge. Ready? Let's go. Squat and curtsy. There's a lot of movement here. Make sure you feel each part of that movement. So don't rush to squat just to get to the curtsy. 10 seconds to go. Wide stance into our plie pulses. Now, we're going to pulse down. Every 5 seconds, I'm going to bring you up. Ready? Come all the way up. Take a breath. Go. Deep. Pulse. Take it up. Right back down. Make sure those feet are just as wide as your knees when you're in that down spot. Not wider, not closer. Bring it up. Go down. 10 seconds in a row. Take it. Little pulses. Keep the knees open. Keep your hips tucked under you. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Forward lunge into your hip hinge. Right leg moves first. Ready? Let's go. Lunge. Hip hinge. Come all the way up in your posture before you hit it again. Find something to hold on to if you need it. Remember, your back stays flat, both parts of the exercise. Don't bend at your spine, bend at your hips. 10 seconds. Take a breath, change legs. Ready? Let's go. Last exercise. Lower body. Ten seconds. One more. Good job. Lower body stuff is over with. Now we transition to your core. Bring your towel. Watch these 5 exercises. We're going to start in a straight arm plank. And all we're going to do is go from a straight arm plank back to a bear crawl position, keeping your abs tight. Be strong as you come back to that plank before you get back to the bear crawl again. Second exercise, Russian twist. Take your towel, take it back to your hips. We're going side to side. Third and fourth exercise, we're going to be side lying, both feet together. Take that top hand, place into the ground. we lift and lower both legs together to focus on your obliques. Last exercise is what we call a layout crunch. We're going to start with your hands under your knees, lay out as far as you can go, and then come back in. As always, if you need head support, you use one at a time, or if crunches don't work for you, you just work the leg raise. 10 seconds to get started. Get on your hands and knees, get ready for that plank position. Remember, plank to bear crawl first. All 5 of these exercises in a row. 40 seconds of work. 40 seconds of work, 0 recovery. Ready? Let's go. Plank, shift back. Feel your abs as you hold that position, then get back out strong into your plank. Bear crawl. Abs control it. Get back out. You can find your own rhythm. Do this at your own pace. Really pull your belly button into your spine. 10 seconds to go. Hold the plank. 3, 2, 1. Onto your back with your towel. Russian twist. Or I should say onto your hip. Ready? Let's go. Take it side to side. Remember, if you have back issues, look at what I'm doing. I've got one heel down, one leg up, but I'm still turning side to side. One cue to try to keep in mind, at the very least, your feet need to stay touching. If you can get your knees and your feet to stay together, that's awesome. Ten seconds. Good job. Turn to one side or the other. Lie flat. Legs together. Top hand to the floor. Lift, hold, drop. If for some reason you're having issues and this hurts on the hip that's on the ground, you may just need some more cushion. So if you want to roll your mat up once or twice, get a little bit more underneath there, you can. Or take your towel and put it there. 15 seconds. You want to feel the muscles working? Take that free hand and grab your waist and see what happens when you lift your legs. All these muscles in your obliques and your torso activate to hold the legs up. Last one. Good. Turn over. Other side. Lay it flat and start moving. Now the reason I have you pushing into the floor with that free hand is for leverage. It'll help you get up a little higher, but it really doesn't help you with you lifting. It also may help with your balance, so when you get your legs off the ground, you don't roll back into your low back or the wrong part of your hip. 15 seconds. Don't worry about your range of motion. Don't worry about how far your legs get up off the ground. All you're trying to do is activate the muscles that help you do that. Last one. Here we go. Turn on your back. Layout crunch. Start. Hands on the legs, legs up. Go. Breathe in. Lay out. Exhale. Come back together. Again, don't worry about how far you're laying out. Do the best you can. Get as far as you can. But make sure you're using your abs for the work. If this goes into your low back, cut down on the range of motion on your legs, but keep going with the upper body. 10 seconds. Last one. Good job. Hug your knees, come on up. That was your 5 ab exercises. Now we transition to the upper body work. It's going to feel odd to do upper body work without weights, but we can do it. First exercise we're going to do is with push-ups. I'm not going to demonstrate that. You guys are all push-up experts if you've been with me for at least a week. but you will need your towel for this. So second exercise, we're going to do floor dips, which again we've all done before. But from there on out, work this with me just as a sample. Get into a little kind of half squat position. Hold that towel and try to pull it apart. Now from here, think about your upper back and your shoulders doing the work. We stay in the squat and move through the shoulders. But the key to it is try to pull that towel apart to activate everything here. Same thing for the next exercise, bicep curls. Look at the tension I have on that towel and look what that tension does to my arms. If I'm just barely holding a towel, nothing is going on. If I'm trying to pull that towel apart while I'm doing bicep curls, there's a lot of stuff going on in there. Last exercise, the towel is going to come behind you with your hands facing away. Again, a little half squat position. Pull the towel apart and lift through the shoulders. So a lot of upper body, upper back, shoulder work in this group. You know what that is. So head on down. I'd like to see everybody start on their toes. If you can't do any more, then you drop down to your knees. Ready? Let's start this round. Tuck your hips under, belly button to your spine, reach your head further than your fingertips. All those little subtle techniques that make a push-up effective. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Turn over to your back. Hands underneath you. Dips. So elevate your butt off the ground. Bend your elbows back behind you and then straighten your arms again. Get this exercise into your arms, not into your legs. So we're not trying to do a butt squeeze and come up to a tabletop. I just want your hips to stay off the ground and I want you to sit back into your arms. Notice how my fingers can tap the ground while I'm doing this? Because I'm pushing through the heel of my hand, not my fingers. That makes sure that I go backwards into my triceps. Last one right here. Good, on your feet with your towel. Get it wide, half squat position. Here we go. Upper back and shoulders, lift, squeeze, come back down. Not all the way to your knees, just above that spot. Arms are straight, arms are pulling apart. Shoulder blades squeezing together at the top. Lots of work happening there. Two more to go. Good. Switch your hands underneath. Bicep curls. Pull it apart. Squeeze and release. But at no time does that tension release. Squeeze that towel between your hands like you're trying to wring out water. There's a lot more happening here than you thought, wasn't there? Slow it down and squeeze harder. Slower rep, more tension. 2 more. Flip it behind your back. Hands turned out. Keep tension. Get that half squat position again. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Push the towel up. Come down. Get your eyes to the floor. Don't try to look up so you don't hurt your neck. Push away, hold, come back down. Push away and hold, come back down. You got it. 15 seconds. 2 more. Last one. Good job. Towel down. You've got 1 full minute of rest. Then we go all the way back, starting with the leg exercises. So we're going to go through all 15 of those exercises with just a tiny bit of transition time from lower body to core, core to upper body. So 20 seconds to get started. Squats without butt squeeze are first. Make sure you have room behind you to do your leg lift with the squeeze. Ready? Set your position. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squat, squeeze, alternating legs. Put your mind in that muscle that's doing the work. You can stay connected to it, or you can just go through the motions. I prefer connection. Find it, locate it, squeeze it, work it. 10 seconds. Switch to our squats with the curtsy lunge. Here we go. Squat, curtsy, squat, other side. Make sure when you land from that curtsy, shoulder width apart for the squat. Get as wide as you want in your curtsy. "15 seconds. Finish with a squat. Step out wide to your plie. Toes out, knees out. Pulse, stand when I tell you. Ready? Let's go. Pulse. Stand, breath, go. Stand, breath, get back. Bring it up. Now, all of them in a row, non-stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lunge with the hip hinge. Forward, tap, hinge. Forward, tap, hinge. You got it. "15 seconds. Last one, we're on it. Change legs. Let's go. "10 seconds to go. This is our last leg exercise. We transition down into the core. Last one. Here we go. Plank to a bear crawl. Find your position. Straight arms. Ready? Let's go. Drive it back. Bring it forward. Find your own rhythm now. Make sure you hold the core tight in both positions, and your transitions don't detract from where your focus is. Right in your center. Last one. Finish in the plank. Turn over, get your towel. Russian twist. Remember, you can hold one leg down if your back gives you an issue. If not, let's go. Remember, at least the feet touch together. Better if you can get your knees and your feet together. "15 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1. Lie on your side, flat. Legs together, hand in front. Here we go. Lift, hold, drop. This is becoming one of my favorite core exercises because it allows you to disconnect a little bit in your shoulders and torso and use the heaviest part of your body, which on all of us is our legs, to get into your core. And for anybody who has neck or shoulder issues, this is a great way to activate your core in this plane of motion without stressing out any of those areas. 2 more. Switch it. No rest, just get to the other side, start moving. "15 seconds. Last one. Lie on your back, lay out crunch. Legs up, knees underneath, hands underneath, excuse me. Lay it out and bring it together. Breathe in as you lay out. Exhale as you come together. Big stretch through the arms, lengthens the torso. Out of the crunch and then back in. This is our last exercise in the core section. As soon as we're done, we flip over and start in our upper body. That means push-ups. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. Push-up position. Knees or toes. Ready? Let's go. "15 seconds. Let your form help your strength. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip over on your hands. Hips come off the ground. Work into your dips. Ready? Go. Remember, butt never hits the ground, but you don't have to squeeze it up either. Lean back into your arms. Big squeeze at the top, so when your arms go straight, it's like you're trying to hyperextend your arms, but you never quite get there. 10 seconds. Last one. On your feet, grab your towel. Half squat, shoulder raise. Tension on that towel. Let's go. Eyes to the floor without ducking your head. Tension on the towel. See how high you can get your hands. Remember, this focuses on your upper back. Even though I'm asking you to squeeze your towel apart and squeeze your hands together. The focus needs to be on a movement in your shoulder blades. Make sure you're in your heels, not on your toes. Last one. Stand. Bicep curl. Ready? Tuck the elbows in. Pull the hands apart. Squeeze. Slower pace. More tension on the towel. Close your eyes and imagine you've got a 100-pound barbell in your hand. Squeeze it, fight it, work it. 10 seconds. One more. Towel behind you. Hands face away. Half squat. Let's go. Lift here. Shoulder blades pull together. Not only like you're trying to hold a pencil between your shoulder blades, but like you're trying to crush that pencil. Squeeze. At the same time as you're pulling your shoulder blades together, you're pulling your hands apart. 15 seconds. Two more. Good. Relax, guys. Great round. Great round. Good job. Three, two, one. Let's go. I'm going to do some of both. I'm going to do half the time with this new back kick option. Then I'm going to go back to the butt squeeze. Here we go. I'm back to the butt squeeze. That means I'm going taller as I come up from the squat. My leg goes straighter. And all my focus now is in my glutes on the way back. One more in each leg. Now, curtsy lunge. No squat. Wide, stand wide, go wide. Try to drop that knee all the way to the ground, but remember the leg that's in front of you is the leg that should be pulling you up out of the curtsy. Don't push off the back leg, pull from the front leg. Have your towel handy for our lunges and hip hinges, unless you're using something to touch for balance. Ready? Here we go. Forward lunge. Hands come overhead. Hip hinge, hands to the floor. Fifteen seconds. Last one right here. Switch it. If your shoulders are tied from that lift, you can drop the towel on this round or on this leg. Fifteen seconds. One more time. Three, two, and here I go. Extend one arm out, back to the plank, to the bear crawl. Come forward, extend the other arm. On that bear crawl, again, it's kind of hard to see, but I'm really drawing my belly in and sitting into my core, not just my hips. 10 seconds to go. Last one. Get your towel, turn it over, Russian twist. Your option here is, instead of just going side to side, when you get to the center, hands come overhead, then to the other side. Hands up, other side. Last one. Turn on your side. Flat line, feet together. So here's your option here. Let's go. Lift your legs as high as they can get. Hold it. Separate the legs. Bring it back together, then to the floor. So it's up, separate, together, and down. That separation does not have to be high. Just get the legs apart. Last one. Flip it over. Set it up. Start moving. Lift, separate, close, and down. Again, you want to feel the extra work. Take that free hand. Feel what muscles activate when you separate the legs. It's subtle, but there's a difference. Not better or worse, just adding an extra grab there. One more. Turn to your back, lay out crunch. Last exercise in our core realm. Same technique. Ready? Breathe in, extend, exhale, come together. Lay out and stretch, contract, and crunch. Ten seconds. Last one. Good job. 3, 2, 1, hit it. As you go down to your push-up, pull your belly button in. As you come up, tighten the muscles in your thighs. All those two cues keep your body long and keep your core engaged. All the while, you're reaching your head forward and letting your upper body do the work. Let's get 2 more here. Last one. Turn over. Dips. Butt off the ground. Let's go. Bend. Press and squeeze. Just let your hips hover off the ground on the bottom. Don't let them touch. Sit back into your shoulders and elbows as they bend. If you can see what's happening with me, I'm kind of rocking back on my heels. That helps me send the energy and the weight into my triceps and not stay in my legs. 2 more. Last one. Stand with your towel. Here we go. Half squat, shoulder raise. Ready? Go. Squeeze and pull. Come on down. Watch my hands on this one. At the very top, I'm trying to turn my hands outward, putting just a little bit extra work in that pull. But don't start that until you get as high as you can go. Go high, turn your hands out. Remember that technique. We're going to do it for the bicep curls coming up in 3, 2, 1. Turn your hands around. Jam your elbows into your waist. Squeeze, and at the very top, try to turn your hands out. And as you come back down, level them off. Curl, turn out, drop. Remember that towel weighs 100 pounds. Stop lifting it so quickly. Focus. Just as much tension going down as you do coming up. So you feel like you're lowering that weight, not letting it drop. One more time. Towel behind. Hands away. Here we go. Half squat. Shoulders squeeze. Come back down. Remember, hold the pencil, then crush that pencil. 15 seconds. Two more. Good job. Stay standing, hold on to that towel. Stretch is coming up. Take your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders. Hold that towel in your hands. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold that towel up and just use that bottom hand to pull your body over. Come back to center. Go to the other side. Come back to center. Bring that towel towards your right foot. Should feel that in your hamstrings. Legs are nearly straight. Bend your knees, come up through your legs, not through your lower back. Bring that towel back overhead and go over to the other foot. Come on back up, hold that towel overhead. Let go of it with one hand, let it drop down your other hand, and then reach back. Grab that towel as high as you can go and just pull it. And you should feel that stretch in the tricep of the arm that's above. Let that go. Switch. Drop that towel behind you with the other hand. Walk your hand up as high as you can go. Grab the towel. If you can grab finger to finger, you can let that towel go and pull. Good, release it, drop that towel in front. Hold on to something if you need it. Pull back on a foot to stretch. Release down, other side. So as much as my legs may have been sore from Monday's workout, I can already feel my shoulders and upper body are going to be taking a toll on this one. That isometric work with that towel is good stuff. I hope you felt it as much as I did. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see y'all next time. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.